Tonight, we celebrate the lives and work of our fellow Tritons. And we start with those who just recently took flight, yet have accomplished so much in their short time as alumni. These emerging leaders evoke the spirit of our university. They see no limit to what can be done with their lives and what they can do in the world.
I was born and raised in San Diego, and UCSD to me was always the powerhouse, the place that I wanted to be at.
Pierre Slayman entered the Rady School of Management with a vision that would revolutionize an entire industry.
I had this dream of just combining technology and agriculture, and I became inspired about how companies decentralizing in the high-tech sector industry. And I just thought, what is the one industry that's furthest removed from that? And agriculture came to mind.
Proud to call himself a farmer, Pierre used his education to found Go Green Agriculture, a pioneer in hydroponic farming. With innovative thinking and the power of technology, Pierre intends to solve the industry's most pressing problems.
What we do here at Go Green Agriculture is revolutionary. We use 80% less water than a conventional farm would to grow the same amount of food. Today, the operation is 5 acres in size under a greenhouse. It's all computerized, climate control, environmental, nutrition. And what we do here is we're growing from seed to finish lettuce, basil, arugula, watercress, and many leafy green products. When we started, it was only about a few thousand square feet in size. In about 4 years, grown to become, I believe, if we're not the largest, we are second to the largest hydroponic organic operation in the United States at this point.
And in a world where going green is all too easy to say, to Pierre, it means something deeper.
Go Green to me is not a marketing tool. Go Green is a philosophy, and it's a lens by which we look at how and why we do things. My vision is to reintegrate the farmer back into the community. Being that our mission is to put a farm in every city across the United States, I want that every city will know where that farm is, know who's growing their food. It comes down to the packaging that we use, to how we grow our products, to the sustainability of even our workforce. Going green to me is a concept of sustainability and something that can be perpetually done forever.
Pierre's efforts to create the future of agriculture have been honored by the California legislature, as well as the White House, all sharing his belief in the endless potential for growth as a community.
Boundless to me is a state of mind. It's not boundless in terms of how big we can grow the business. It's about breaking barriers in innovation and creativity and finding new ways to solve challenges that we face in ways that no one has ever thought of approaching it before.
The emerging leaders of UC San Diego alumni are on the forefront of the tremendous potential made possible in the modern age, from growing food to growing a following. Philip Wang, Wesley Chan, and Ted Fu all met at UC San Diego. As visual arts students, their creativity and talent were apparent, yet brought together by this university, they became cultural icons and shining examples of the impact to be made in the new media landscape.
I think some people have called us pioneers, and that's like a huge honor. And I think our gut instinct is to say no, like that's not us. But I think we found ourselves at a very interesting and a very pivotal point in terms of the technology and how it's being used and how it was
being consumed.
How it's being consumed by people that hadn't seen Asian Americans on screen before. We were creating that content and no one else was. In those terms, I could see how we could be pioneers.
Their company, Wong Fu Productions, all started with college fun. Their talents as storytellers evolved along with technology. Wong Fu became experts in harnessing the power of the internet to build a following, as well as make a statement.
Through our work, we're just showing that Asian Americans do have this dimension of we can be just regular American, regular people too. I mean, yes, we do have our cultural background and history that makes us unique in terms of the entire melting pot of the United States, but in the end, like, can't we all just be like everyone else too.
Their audience is now over 2 million strong and includes many who believe that the emotional depth of their films and focus on the young Asian American experience takes a welcome place in today's cultural consciousness.
I would say when people started writing PhD thesis papers about us, that's when we were like, okay, this isn't just a fun YouTube thing.
When we found out that a UCSD professor was showing our videos in class, that's when we knew.
Wong Fu Productions' cultural commentary has been so incisive, they have been invited to film festivals worldwide and have been honored by the president.
I'm constantly being surprised by the new checkpoints we've been making. I think we actually went to the White House and
Met the president.
Yeah, met the president. We never thought we would get that far. And then now it's like we made a movie from our humble beginnings at UCSD, and no, I never thought we'd get that far.
From those humble beginnings, Wong Fu sees no limit to how far they can go.
I mean, boundless is exactly like what the internet is. I mean, the opportunities are for us to make completely and 100% on our own. Yes, there's technologies, yes, there's platforms, but how you use them is totally up to us.
And we're able to pivot and shift very quickly. So whenever there's some kind of roadblock that's going to stop us, we find our ways around it. So there's really, if you're boundless, nothing can really stop you.
#boundless.
These emerging leaders demonstrate how the legacy of our university continues to shape the future. They show the profound impact that can be achieved when you share in the spirit as UC San Diego alumni.